Now, Friday Night Blitz on KEZI 9 News.
Welcome to the final Friday Night Blitz of the year. I'm Jake Zimmerman alongside Eric Elkin. Round 2 of the playoffs in 6A. It's the state quarterfinals for everybody else.
Lots of teams still in contention from our area, including Sheldon, Thurston, Marist, Springfield, West Albany, plus many more.
We'll show you all the results, and we're going to start with 2-seeded Sheldon. The Irish sporting the new matte black helmets, hosting Roseburg, a team they beat 49-14 on the road in the regular season. Already 7-0 in the first quarter. Taylor Alley dumps it off to Connor Strom, who has a lot of room. Strom, a 40-yard gain as he's brought down deep into Indian territory. 2 plays later, Alley, with some time, rolls to his left, throws across his body, a perfect strike to Ivan Foulhaber. Touchdown, Irish, 14-0. Same score in the second quarter. Alley again. Again, it's Foulhaber down the sideline. 49-yard touchdown, 21-zip. Sheldon, the route was on. Alley, so much time, so calm to Connor Strom over the middle. 4th touchdown throw of the first 2 quarters for Alley. 28-0 Sheldon. Still in the second quarter, check out this catch by Connor Strom down the sideline. Goes up to make it, absorbs the hit, stays in bounds. That led to another Sheldon touchdown. It was 35-0 Irish at halftime. Sheldon wins 52-6. They now have to go play at Southridge next week, a team that Sheldon beat already this season in week 1.
I like those matte black helmets, by the way.
Nice.
5th-seeded Thurston upset Oregon City last week, trying to do the same tonight at #1 Jesuit. A.J. Glass from the chopper gets the pitch, makes a few moves, cuts it to the outside, takes it to the house. That made it 27-0 already. Crusaders on top. Thurston really had no chance in this game. Here comes another Jesuit score. Chase Morrison, the handoff, breaks it for 70-yard touchdown run after the extra point. Jesuit led it 49-0. Later on, it was Alexander Bolton, the junior, runs it right up the gut. Another Jesuit touchdown. Crusaders score 8 touchdowns before the Colts can respond, but Thurston would get on the board. Late in the game, Thurston's Aaron Downs breaks a few tackles before getting into the end zone. 15-yard score would spoil the shutout, but that's about it. The Crusaders roll to another blowout win, 63-7 over Thurston. Colts season comes to an end.
Marist last won a state title in 2009. Back then, the Spartans were still playing in 4A.
In 2010, the Spartans almost won the whole thing in 5A, losing to Sherwood by 3 points. And last year, they fell short in the state semifinals.
That was to Mountain View, which then went on to win it all. Almost 1 year later, Marist with a shot at redemption. The 2-seed Spartans hosting the 6-seed Cougars at Willamette High School. Marist jumps out to an early lead. Cameron Smith steps up into the pocket, finds Austin Owen, 29-yard touchdown pass. 7-0 Spartans. Ensuing drive, Mountain View in Spartan territory. Josh Harper flying into the picture, gets the sack on 4th down, turnover on downs. Second quarter now, Smith going up top. Kalen Byram on the end of this pass. 39-yard score, 14-0 Marist. Mountain View finally got on the board in the final seconds before halftime. Bryce Tipton's field goal. 14-3 at the break, but Marist lost Austin Baird, their star player, to injury in the first half. Second half, Andrew Park slips it in, puts Marist up 21-3. The Cougars not giving up. Tony Webb on the naked bootleg will take it in himself. 12-yard touchdown run cuts the Marist lead to 11. Spartans, too much. However, how about another quarterback running touchdown? This time it's Cameron Smith, 1 yard. Marist advances to the state semis for the 3rd year in a row in 5A, 28-16 the final.
Oh, will they have Austin Baird? We'll have to see. Springfield's had a dream season trying to keep it going against 5A favorite Sherwood. Springfield starts off with one of the plays of the night. Trevor Watson to Jonathan Emerald. The Bowman defense can't catch him. 99-yarder. Millers make a statement and get on the board, 7-0 in the first. Sherwood responds with a reverse play that pays off. Christian Morris would get the ball and rushes for a 51-yard touchdown. We're tied at 7. Morris had 4 touchdowns on the night. Here's his second. This time he goes for 22 yards to give Sherwood the lead. And then Springfield made a game of it second quarter. Another nicely thrown ball by Watson, this time to Taylor Traves. made it 14 all. But Christian Morris just too much for Springfield. Another touchdown run. What a year for the Millers. But it comes to an end. Sherwood advances to the semifinals, 42-30, the final.
Well, there are still 2 Mid-Willamette teams in our area looking to stay alive, and for those games, we're going to bring in Stephen Nelson. Stephen?
Jake, West Albany only lost 1 game all season, and that was a 28-21 nail-biter to Silverton. But the Bulldogs got another crack at the Foxes tonight. John Mannion and the 2-seed Silverton Foxes hosting Jake Lacoste and the 3-seed Bulldogs of West Albany. After blocking a field goal, Silverton in the red zone, Cole Chandler fires a strike to Preston Kirk in the end zone, 7-0 Silverton. Second quarter, still 7-0. Chandler, his pass, this is a weird play. He's going to try and throw it to somebody, but it ends up in the hands of Gabe Stone. Stone, he's going to rumble across midfield, but unfortunately for West Albany, the Bulldogs could not cash in. So Silverton threatening again, and Cole Chandler again will throw to his left and again find Preston Kirk. Kirk had 9 catches for 180 yards and the 2 touchdowns, 14-0 Silverton at the half. First drive of the second half for West Albany. Cody LaHoda with the rainbow to Brandon Breslin, who's going to come down with it. Touchdown Bulldogs. They'd missed the PAT, so 14-6 Foxes. They were building momentum, was West Albany, until this. LaHoda forced out of the pocket, needs to throw it away. Instead throws it to Courtney Martin, who plays for Silverton. That's not good. That's a pick 6. 21-6 Foxes. Silverton goes on to win it 35-6. Crescent Valley, their season comes to an end at the hands of top-seeded Redmond. The Raiders fall 14-6. That's the closest game Redmond has played all season. So Silverton keeps Jake Lacoste out of the end zone, stays undefeated, and maybe builds some momentum for the Mannion family heading into tomorrow. At least that's what the Beavers think. Jake, Eric, back to you.
Thanks so much, Stephen. Sean Mannion's father doing great things at Silverton.
I like the jeans that he was wearing, too. Just, you know, going out there to play a football game.
I hear he's a pretty intense guy.
He looked intense.
From the sounds of it. Well, coming up after the break, trips to the state semifinals were on the line in 4A all the way down to 1A. More highlights and scores when we come back.
Welcome back to Friday Night Blitz on KEZI 9 News.
Welcome back to the Blitz. I'm Jake Zivin alongside Eric Elkin.
We've gone through 6A and 5A results, but there were still plenty of teams from our area alive at the lower levels.
We're going to start in 4A, and 7th seed Philomath looking to pull off back-to-back upsets. On the road at 3-seed Cascade. Cascade was up 28-21 at halftime with the fog rolling in. Cascade quarterback Cody Crawford breaks it to the edge, takes it down the sideline. Cascade in business inside the 20-yard line. After that long run, Crawford's going to drop back to pass. And he's picked off. Derek Nash cuts up the field. A nice return for Philomath. A big play for Philomath at that point in the game. Derek Nash now in at quarterback as well after that interception. Fumbled the snap and loses a lot of yards, sacked by Justin Cruz. Into the fourth quarter, still 28-21. Cascade going for it on 4th down at the goal line. Morris back is stopped short. A goal line stand for Philomath, and after the turnover, Nash looking deep down the field, trying to get his team back tied, but Josh Delmarter with the interception. Big defensive plays on both sides of the ball in the second half. Cascade at the goal line. Cody Crawford takes it himself, and Cascade goes on to win a tight, competitive game, 35-28.
North Bend up at 2nd-seeded Gladstone. Figured to be a great matchup, but not a lot of highlights in this one, at least in the first half. A nice gain for North Bend. Hamilton Mateski to Drew Matthews. Nice gain over the middle. Then North Bend trying a field goal off the crossbar. And Gladstone's Handsome Smith, great name by the way, thinks that he can pick that up, run with it, and take it back. He's told that he can't do that. All the scoring is in the second half. North Bend wins 10-7.
At the 3A, I think you should be able to do that.
I agree.
Why not? In arena football, you can. Rainier visiting Scio in 3A. First quarter, Rainier quarterback Derek King taking the snap, taking it into the end zone. Rainier up 7-0. Scio just moved up from 2A this season, playing so well. Such a good season. Nathan Jones on the sweep gets into the end zone. Scio goes for 2, makes it 8-7, but Rainier responds. The first play after the touchdown, Derek King runs through the blocks, slips a tackle, and is all the way into the end zone.
Nice club, too.
Nice what?
Nice club.
On the arm, right? Yeah. It matches the helmet. Well done. 15-8. They went for 2. Got it. Scio back on offense. This is 4th down. Daniel Harper stopped short. A defensive stop from Rainier. Turnover on downs. After the turnover, Derek King again slips a few tackles down the sideline. Another nice gain inside the red zone. But Rainier would have to try a field goal, and Scio blocks the field goal, makes it 15-8. As a kicker, you don't like that, huh? No. But Scio wins 30-21 there in the semis.
Santiam Christian, the defending 3A state champs, on the road at 2-seeded Horizon Christian. Back to the chopper. Santiam leading 20-0 and adding more. Grant Schroeder to Jacob Callis. 27-0 Eagles in front. It's now 39-0. Santiam still pouring it on. Schroeder finds Devin Horn. 46-0 Eagles flying away with this thing. Hawks would get on the board late. Zach Saland on the QB keeper. Hawks would score twice too late, but SC rolls on to the semifinals, 47-14. Underdogs in this game, they move on. Also in 3A, Pleasant Hill will be in search of the upset down at Cascade Christian. That game kicks off tomorrow at 1 p.m.
In 2A tonight, Oakland keeps its season alive, advancing to the state finals with a 48-22 win over Gold Beach. They will take on the winner of tomorrow afternoon's game, Central Lynn, trying to knock off top-seeded Kennedy. And finally, in 1A, 2 games tomorrow with teams in our area still alive. Camas Valley hosting Sherman, and 2-seeded Lowell looks to advance to the state semis as well. That game against Duffer being played at Pleasant Hill High School.